spirited to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to take rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the great twilight that knows neither victory nor defeat. This profound quote came from Teddy Roosevelt and is the motto of this graduating class because of the inspiration and instruction it gives. Although this was spoken in years past, it has applicable meaning for us today. I would like to expand on the meaning of this and how it can and does affect us. President Roosevelt here challenges us not to cower from tough decisions and life experiences. Many of us can instantly think of negative things that have happened to us in the past, yesterday, or maybe even this morning. But how many of us can instantly, in the snap of the finger, think of positive things that have happened? President Roosevelt challenges us to strive for glorious triumphs in life and to keep fighting the battles even if we are checkered by failure. How many of us can say that though something was difficult to go through, it was worth it because of the experience gained? I know that I can attest to that statement. There have been many things in my life that have been hard, especially in doing things that are counterculture activities. For example, I have traveled the nation coast to coast, teaching students about their local state government for the past 2 years. And let me tell you, that didn't come easy. Mentally, physically, and spiritually preparing to speak in 100+ individuals at once, people that are looking for you for an example to follow, is not something that is easy or even normal for an American teenager. However, the unforgettable life lessons that I've learned in such circumstances and the impact that has been made through those vulnerable positions are things that have shaped my character and made me the woman I am today. I am sure that many of my fellow colleagues can relate in some way, whether that was through giving a speech, a dance or singing recital, debate, competitions, or even taking the SAT or ACT. These individuals up here with me are examples of what it means to strive for glorious triumphs. Knowing neither victory nor defeat is a bleak place to be in life, and it is because of the perseverance of our parents and friends that have kept everyone in this room from experiencing the depths of this statement. Thank you for your endurance, your patience for putting up with us through the tears, the temper tantrums, the energy that seemed to come from nowhere, the bellyaches, and the scrapes from sidewalks. It is through these such examples that we, as soon-to-be high school graduates, can win triumphs and success in the future. As we enter into a new walk, a new chapter in our lives, we will be able to do so because of people like Teddy Roosevelt, who stated such words of inspiration, and people like you to give us support and encouragement for such a journey. To wrap up, Teddy Roosevelt gave us something to look forward to: adventure. Adventure into what the Lord has next, even if it means some rocky roads. We will strive to boldly go forth and show our generation by example what it means to lead and the blessing of honest success. All of us can relate with wearisome experiences and those yet to come, but we can also relate with the incredible rush of a job well done. Today, I have just scratched the surface of what the meaning of this inspirational words that Teddy Roosevelt spoke. But I challenge you to go home and apply them specifically to your lives. Write it down, tweet it, status it, journal it, ponder it, write it on your arm, whatever works. They are words of wisdom and insight, but more specifically, words that encourage us all to strive to be more than once expected.